going to be a left a bit, right a bit.
Up a bit.
Up a bit, down a bit. I don't think we've got much manoeuvrability on the up and down though, to be honest.
No, we do need to redo the ceiling as well at some point.
Did you realise that was a thing that should have been done before we put photos up?
Yeah, it needs. Well, to be fair, the whole house needs paint. I think this is the new year. This won't be a Pip job. I will invest in getting someone to come and do it.
It's not a Pip job.
No, I won't put that one on you.
Right. Where exactly do you want it? Over that hook?
Yes, I think so. I mean, I'm not overly...
Don't tell me you're not overly anal about it, because I know you've got OCD and you will be overly anal about it.
Just as long as it's straight. Oh, I do love my Highland cow. That is fine there, to be fair, doesn't it? Yeah.
Does that look straight at the top? Your house is like mine though, isn't it? Your house isn't straight.
No, that looks about right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you, tall person, push the top, please?
It's like a jazz.
Is this yoga or something?
It's like very weird. It's like Jack and Rose, Titanic is what I was thinking. Coming off the high. But there in the end, my brain.
You're not painting me like one of your French ladies.
No, could you imagine that? Bob would have a heart attack if he came in and witnessed that. Look,
I'm not for the viewers either.
I've been spying types of pictures like this with the Highland cow in it, and I absolutely.
Beautiful.
It does actually look like it's been painted.
Yeah, I think. Well, even if it's been printed, it's had paint put on. I think it's printed, and then this is texturised. Yeah. Let's get this. That was next.
Next.
It's very nice. Then you could always have another couple of Highlandy cow pictures, you know, on there that are slightly different.
Geese.
Talking of geese,
We need to go out and see them. I need to go and show you.
there are new additions. Did anyone guess yesterday when I asked you to guess? It is not these geese. You will see the new geese. Come see the new geese. Hello, geeses. Yeah, I reckon that'd be a good idea, you know, Emma. We should have a naming thing on the vlog.
Yeah, we should have gender neutral names because we don't know what's girls and boys.
Today's jobs are to remove these because we are fox proofing the outer bit now, so we don't need to worry about these being up. So we're going to take these pallets down. We are going to get the duck and goose coops in. One of them is that chicken hut that's over there, and the other one is a plasticky one that's coming. I need to get this fence panel attached to this, which I'm going to use battens for, I think. I'm going to turn this pallet into a gate for here. We need to put the wire mesh on the posts along here. We need to bang these posts into the ground along here to extend this. Emma wants to extend it right out. The geese and the ducks, which are coming on Thursday, will be in this section here, so they'll have more space. And then I'd like to tidy all this wood up so that it's not in this paddock and just make things better in general and tidier, because we've turned it into a construction site really. So I need to make a start on these jobs. I'm going to use this to make the gate for here, but I'm thinking what I need to do to make it lighter is try and remove all of these bits. I'm going to use this and try and jimmy these bits off. They're all nailed in. Come in for a tea stop, a wee stop, and to get the saw so I can go do some choppering. Slowly getting there. Next job on my list is to sort out this cupboard, get all the pool chemicals in a box, all the tools in a box because they're going rusty just lying around the garden, and stack it all neatly in the corner. That is my plan. So I'll do that now. It's starting to rain, so that's not good. I might have to go in for a cup of tea because my other one's gone cold, and a brownie. Emma got me a gluten-free brownie, saved it for me. Okay, let's get this done. No doubt there will be spiders. If you don't like big house spiders, strongly suggest you don't look at the next clip for the next 2 minutes, because there is far more big spiders in here than I'm entirely comfortable with. I mean, they're very welcome to live in here, just not while I'm clearing it out. Look at them. There's like a whole family of big spiders down there. Look at the bodies on them. I mean, they are like ridiculously huge. I have never seen house spiders. I mean, are they house spiders? With bodies that fat. I mean, they must be really eating a lot. Look, there's a nest. I'm going to leave them to stay here, quite honestly, because I'd rather they were here than in the house. So everything deserves a place to live, and if it's not in the house with us, then it's fine. You can look again now. I'm just going to leave them in that corner and focus on getting this stuff in before the rain really comes down. Oh my goodness, time has literally just zoomed away. It's 12:30. I've put the fence panel up, as you can see. I've trimmed all of that at the back there. I have put a gate on, and I had to add a little bit extra just to make it a little bit more, so that it fitted a bit better. Swings open this way. There we go, decent hinges on it. That is because that's our job later on, is to get the netting onto these poles here. I'm going to take all of this in with me. I have tidied up all the litter and things, dog bones and stuff from under the trampoline. I have sorted out, let me show you the finished. Let me show you the finished cupboard. I cannot promise you that there won't be any spiders in sight because there's flipping loads of them. So everything is much tidier. I've put the bouncy castle back in its box, toys in a box. I have cleared up all of the garden bits that were going rusty and mouldy and rubbish and stuff that was down here. Put all the toys in there. Taken the dog toys out of the play ball pit. I did tidy that up, the wind's blown it all off, and I've got a box of stuff to take in, and I need to give that a clean because I'm going to use that for a sensory tray this afternoon for Ozzy's pumpkins and Halloween stuff. And then I've got a pile of dog toys that I've gathered up and just shoved over there for now. I decided to incorporate Play-Doh, candles and all of Ozzy's pumpkin things into one tray of things that him and Jude can play with. I'll pop it on the floor when they get home and they can have a little, just explore with things. I'll take the lids off the Play-Doh, they can mix the colours and make their own pumpkins or something. What did you come home with, Emma?
I came back with friends for the Polish, our little Paulie, not Paulie, sad Polish.
Sad one that keeps getting bullied.
When I saw them for the very first time, I took one look at the dad and thought he looked like the penguin from Happy Feet. So after a quick Google, I've established that his name is Mumble, so Dad's going to be called Mumble. So
Okay.
I think...
Look, Polish, this is your new friend. Oh, you're so cute.
So this is Dad. Let me just...
Yeah, he does look like the Happy Feet penguin.
He just doesn't hit the head. Look at it. But at least he can see, unlike the other one, I think.
He's got a slick back thing going on rather than a pom-pom.
Are you okay, madam? Are you just having a little bit of a...
I think she's feeling a bit stressed, maybe.
Maybe.
Hello. Yeah, she is definitely more pom-pommy head. He's very slick back, kind of, hello, ladies.
He did. I met another crazy chicken lady.
Did you?
Yes.
As crazy as us?
More so, actually. It's a good job I didn't take you with me. If I'm
Oh, we would have come home with all of them, would we?
Well, they had something which they very kindly named the kill pen, which they basically filled with all the cockerels which do not have a purpose. However, they can't bring themselves to actually kill
Nothing's
anyone.
actually been killed in the kill pen.
They said, help yourself, you can have any of those that you want in there.
Oh.
And I could have had them all.
Could have
but
done.
I think I could have been forced.
You probably would have been.
So-
I think we might be pushing our luck a little bit.
Yeah, but I have said, if you actually get to that point when you really do need to, please give me a ring, because
Yeah.
you may well have at least one. They're leghorns?
Okay, yeah. So names have been acquired. Mumble is the cockerel. Miss Viola, was it?
Mrs. Viola.
Mrs. Viola. And Gloria under there. She doesn't know she's Gloria yet.
She looks slightly terrified.
She does look slightly terrified. Well, I'm not surprised because she's been bullied by these other ones that we brought in last week. So she's probably thinking, oh crikey, here we go again. Hang on. Yeah, that's good.
Awesome.
And the second one there.
Here, yeah.
Definitely gone beyond the 3x3. But then if you'd have said to me, could you build something this huge, I'd have gone, you are kidding. There we go. We've got tent pegs in the bottom to hold it down as well. And temporary bedding area which we'll cable tie the edges down onto just for tonight, because a more weatherproof setup is coming tomorrow for them to sleep in. And the ducks and geese will come in here together. We've got some little pots for them to have some water in over there, little bath, what are they called? You know, dip pool things. And this is an additional safety measure for those chickens as well. Why would you go behind? Yay! Oh, that was easy. You're welcome. Happy?
You would think twice, wouldn't you?
They're not scaring me yet, but they've not come for me yet. Go, go, go! His play date has finally arrived. He's so excited. His little buddy Jude's coming to play. What did you crash?
I didn't even hear a crash.
Oh, he's put Play-Doh.
My head.
Play-Doh on your head.
Just doing a quick peacock extension so you can see them from the
A big what, Emma?
A peacock extension.
Okay.
That's you. Whoa.
We got the foreman in. Tesco's has just descended, so I've got to pop all of this away. Emma's still working on sorting out the last bit of the pen. I'm on child duty because they are having a play date still. They've just come in for more snacks because they saw this food arrive, so I need to get all of this in the appropriate places. We've got Emma on a roll now. Look at this. Pro DIYer going on. Utter chaos has ensued. So Jude's gone home. and everything was fine. I was slowly getting through all the shopping, putting that away. Then dog owners started arriving, and I sent the wrong dog out to go home. Thankfully, they worked out that is not their dog. Oh no, the door's been unlocked. No, Betty. I nearly had chaos round 4, I think it is, that Betty opened the back door and was about to let all the dogs from the garden into the house, but thankfully I got there before they did. So yes, I went to get one dog and ended up with 3 dogs barging their way through the door. I managed to get the right one to the right owner and sent the other 2 back into the dog room, and then somebody else arrived and I thought, right, that's not the dog that I've just taken back in. It's the other black dog. So I went and got the other black dog. Turns out it's not the right dog. And I tried to send the wrong dog home with the wrong people. They saw the funny side of it. And then someone else arrived and said, I've come for Sky. And I'm thinking it's the dog Sky. And I'm going, I can't remember which colour dog Sky is. I think she's blonde. So I'm going, I'm sorry, I'm still learning names. And she's going to me, Sky, Sky. And I went, oh, the human. You want a human, not a dog. So Sky's gone for riding lessons, and she was there to pick up Sky for riding. Oh my goodness, it's just been utter chaos for the last half hour. I don't think I was cut out for seeing dogs out. So Emma's very nearly finished her DIY out there, which she's been working on since I got back with the boys, doing a fabby job on it, I have to say. Look at that, we've turned her into a DIY goddess. And I've been holding the fort in here and clearly not doing a very good job of getting rid of dogs. And I'm so sorry. Sully, shush. Thank you. God. Right. I'm going home in about 5 minutes. I've got a few more things to put away. I can hear you. Hello. Shush now. Yes, and then I've got to find dinner. We've got HelloFresh, so there'll be something yummy at home for dinner. Absolutely. That's not what we want right now.
Thank you, David. I like the paper. That's pretty.
If you hadn't, yes, it is, isn't it?
Buses.
If you hadn't already gone home, you could have come and had a cup of tea with us at the cafe. That's why I messaged to say, are you still around?
Oh,
on Monday.
On Monday, yes. Yesterday.
Yesterday. It just feels like it's been a long time.
It does.
You're trying to make the paper not rip, aren't you? Is what she's actually trying to do here.
Saving it for.
She's going to use it for crafting, is what she's going to use it for.
Yeah.
Predictable much?
Yeah. That's really nice paper. I can reuse that. Ooh.
I said to him, she's going to like that.
Oh.
So yes, he's from the Isle of Man. And he said, I've got her a book all about plants and the trees and the fauna and flora of the Isle of Man. And I said, oh, that's so her.
You know what? Actually, the Isle of Man is one of the places that is on my list that I would like to go to.
Well, you would have a ready-made tour guide in David. He's already offered, so...
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much, David. That is really sweet of you. Oh.
Happy.
Yeah.
Right, I shall stop filming you now and go and get in my bathtub. I'm going to say good evening, you lovely lot, because those of you who are very vigilant will have noticed there was no good morning. We did try to get Rob to do it, but he wasn't having any of it. So we then forgot, because we'd discussed it and not done it. So we totally forgot to do that bit. Anyway, I'm just going to sign off the vlog, but I wanted to show you this that my sister has bought me from the event she went to at the weekend, which is a white willow bark tincture. So I have half to 1 teaspoon in water 3 times a day. It's for pains in muscles, joints, for gout, rheumatism, lumbago, sciatica, and neuralgia. Well, I'm hoping it will help with the fibromyalgia and general aches and pains that I have. I do know willow bark is really good anti-inflammatory, great for the digestion system as well. So I was thinking about making a willow bark tea, but I like my teas to be tea. Other things just don't cut it really, and you can't really call them tea. So I think a tincture will work better for me. I have a headache, which I think I might need to take a tablet for. People have been asking about my herby nonsense. I've been really slack. It's the usual not doing things for me and doing, you know, sort of things that need to be done, and then forgetting about doing things for me. Although having said that, I have had a couple of lazy days where I have just lolled around on the bed watching The Detectorists. We binge watched the entire 3 series of that. So I suppose it's not my herby nonsense, but it is something that meant I was still and relaxed and resting, because my weeks are so busy. But I will get on with my herby nonsense. I need to make more balm for my hands, and I've got loads of things I want to experiment with and haven't yet been able to. This little lady is going to be really cross with us tomorrow because she's going to be snipped. I know, it's horrible, isn't it? I know, I'm sorry. She won't like us very much tomorrow. She's going to be sore and uncomfortable. Yes. And she won't be getting her breakfast either. And that makes her really noisy and grumpy. So, yeah, she's going to go have her vaccination, get microchipped, and be snipped. So, no babies. Right, I need to make a cup of tea and I need to say my goodbyes. So, thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. And I'll see you all tomorrow.